Hello, hello, hello. This is Jacqueline with Wine, and we are in the vineyard. Today, we're going to be talking about the word denied. So I want you to strap in. Deny means to refuse or to give or to grant something that's requested. It is to turn down, to reject, or to decline. And we're going to be talking about the word deny as it relates to a woman in Scripture, a woman's faith. And it's found in the book of Mark, chapter 7, verses 24 through 30, but I am going to be reading from a version that may not be familiar to too many people, the Good News Translation. And I'm reading from that translation because of the emphasis that's given on certain words. Jesus left that place and went off to the territory near the cities of Tyre and Sidon. A Canaanite woman who lived in that region came to him. "Son of David," she cried out, "have mercy on me, sir. My daughter has a demon and is in a terrible condition." But Jesus did not say a word to her. His disciples came to him and begged him, "Send her away. She is following us and making all this noise." Then Jesus replied, "I have been sent only to the lost sheep of the people of Israel." At this, the woman came and fell at his feet. "Help me, sir," she said. Jesus answered, "It isn't right to take the food of the children and throw it to the dogs." "That's true, sir," she answered. "But even the dogs eat the leftovers that fall from their master's table." Jesus answered her, "You are a woman of great faith. What you want will be done for you." And at that very moment, her daughter was healed. This Canaanite woman is nameless but noteworthy, especially in this encounter with Jesus. She came crying out for help for her child. She's not a part of the chosen, remember, so technically she shouldn't even been opening her mouth. But even after being denied and ignored, and maybe even shunned, she does two things that not even the chosen could have comprehended or even expected this woman to do. One, she falls down and worships. Now, the best posture for us to be in, ladies, when we are in dire need of a move from God, or if we are even vexed in our spirit, is on our knees. The songwriter even said that when I fight on my knees. That's exactly what this nameless woman did. Still, even in that, when she fell on her knees, it did not change Jesus' response. Because basically he comes back, and in my own words, I'm saying, he's like, "Why should I?" So it says here, again, it's not right to take the children's food and throw it to the dogs. But this nameless woman comes back again from a position of being on her knees. She comes back. And the second thing she does is she challenges the word. Jesus is the word. We know that. And a nameless woman challenges him. "That's true, sir. But even the dogs eat the leftover crumbs that fall from their master's table." You better believe that this woman was in a position where she had his undivided attention now. I mean, there's no way that Jesus could ignore her now. One, she fell down and worshiped him. We got his attention a little bit then. Two, she challenged the word. Jesus responds to the nameless woman, "You are a woman of great faith. What you want will be done for you." Now listen to this, ladies. She went in with no name, but she left with a new name. Jesus calls her great faith. And not only that, she left with a new name, and she left with the request that she needed for her child's health. Every time I read this particular text, I am in utter awe at this woman's courage, her persistence, and her focus. She came with the state of mind that says, "I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you're saying about me. I don't even care what you call me. I have a focus and a persistence that I must get through because my daughter needs healing." And we may not have a child that is in need of healing, but you can best believe there are some things that we are dealing with in our life, some obstacles that we're trying to overcome, that we need God's hand in. This woman didn't care what she looked like. She didn't care what the people said. She fell on her knees and worshiped, and then she challenged the word. And Jesus answered her and called her great faith. I am here, she's thinking, because I need a move from the only one who can give me what I need. None of the people around her had that type of power that she needed. She understood who she needed to go to, and she understood how she needed to approach him. That's so critical. Her focus was set no matter what. This nameless woman was unstoppable. Now here's your call to action. What are you in need of? What are you in dire need of? I want you to write it down. I want you to journal about it. I want you to put the date down that you're making the request to God. And take this same example from this nameless woman, who now we know is called great faith, and use that same example toward the Lord for your request. Trust him to hear and trust him through the process. And I know that he's going to respond to you in the same way and call you, oh woman of great faith. I really believe that. I stand in agreement with you for whatever dire need that you have. And I believe that if it is in alignment with God's perfect and divine will for your life, there is no way that he can walk away from you. Ladies, please remember, or whoever's watching, if you would please subscribe, that helps us greatly, and share it with someone else who may be in need. Remember, wine is here to educate, equip, and empower you into the direction of God's promises. Remember to live in purpose, on purpose, and don't apologize for it. Bye-bye.